What's up, guys? Welcome to another Quantrix figure review, and today I have for you another SH Figuarts. It's SH Figuarts Son Goku Kid version from the OG Dragon Ball. Let's get into it. Alright, guys, like as always, before we take a good look at the figure, we gotta take a look at the box here. And this is a pretty hefty box, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was gonna be a lot lighter than this, but I think I know exactly why it's heavy. It is as heavy as it is. But let's take a look at the box. So we're in the brand new, well, not brand new, but the newer Dragon Ball SH Figuarts boxing here with the white outlines everywhere. You got a picture of Kid Goku here. Picture of him right here. It says Son Goku SH Figuarts. Down here you got the toy sticker, the OG Dragon Ball logo. Tamashii Nations, Bandai, some Japanese down there. Turn to the side, more pictures of the figure. To the back, you've got more pictures of the figure. You got a picture of Goku beside Shenron, and just different poses you can get them in. The Nimbus, all the good stuff that comes with it, and then some unreadables at the bottom. Side right here, just says Son Goku. Another picture of Goku at the bottom, and there's the top, and there's your packaging. Alright, let's get into the meat and potatoes, the figure itself. Alright, guys, here is Kid Goku out of the packaging with everything he comes with, which is a lot of stuff, guys. I just took this guy out of the package. I gotta say, I am already super impressed with this figure. And we're going to take a look at the figure itself. We'll get to the accessories in a second, but first of all, let's just take a glance at Kid Goku. Alright, guys, here is Goku in all his glory right here. And man, I heard a lot of people have problems, well, not have problems, but complain about the prototypes for this figure, that he was not short enough, that his head's too big and all that. And in a way, I can kind of see that in certain aspects. Maybe his head could have been a little bit smaller, a little bit more in proportion, but it's a chibi figure, you know. It's Kid Goku, and this is basically how I remember him. Maybe not early on in Dragon Ball, but during the King Piccolo arc. This is how I remember him. He's a little bit taller. But he's still a kid. He still has kid proportions and everything. He could have been a little bit shorter, but I think that the reason why he's this big is to keep his articulation. Because if they would have made him any smaller than what he already is, they probably would have had to take away his articulation, which he has a good amount. And I will get into that in a second. But first, let's take a look at Goku close up here. First of all, the head sculpt, well, this head sculpt in particular is really well done. Looks like Goku's he's enjoying fighting, you know. He's kind of, you know, bring it on kind of look. The hair sculpt is nice. Really enjoy that. They did that very well. Makes me, this is our first real look at the new Goku hair, kind of in a way, because the older Goku hair is kind of like, yeah. You know, it's not as 3D as this one, but they did a really good job with all the spikes and stuff. It looks really nice. They did a good job with the hair. Come down, get a look at his gi. He's got the Roshi symbol right there. Looks really good. It even has a little kind of tan tint to it that it had in Dragon Ball. You can see it better on the back. You know what I mean? It's kind of like not completely white, but it's clean. The paint job is clean on the kanji, and his gi is nice, and you know, it's got nice little bagginess to it a little bit. That looks pretty good. And you go down here, there's his karate belt. That looks pretty good. It's pretty well done. Nice and black. Come down even further, look at his pants, nice and baggy. Looks good. There's the back. There's the plug for his tail. You come down, you can see the detail in his little karate shoes. His little Bruce Lee shoes, nice and blue. And it even has detail under there. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. There you go. So, yeah, they look nice. Overall, looks just like the character out of the manga / anime. I understand the complaints that people are having, but it's really not that big of a deal. This is an awesome figure, just with aesthetics alone. Alright, now we're going to take a look at the articulation here. So his head is on like it's kind of weird the way they made it. I'm actually going to let you guys see this. I'm going to take his faceplate off. So, take this off too. Hold on. The way they did his head, it's like they have it's like a normal ball peg, but there's another ball peg right behind it that's like connected to it. Like, see, there's two. It's like a double ball peg that goes to it, shoots into his hair. And I think the reason they did that was because his head's so big, they had to put more. They had to have more support for his head because it's so big. So that's what they did there. And there is no real articulation at the bottom of the neck. They don't have that with this figure. So hold on, let me put his head back on. Alright. So yeah, there's only one. Usually with SH Figuarts, there's two different places you can articulate the neck. But here there's only one. There's none at the bottom here. But his head can go up about that much. It can go down about that much, which is really good. Obviously, it can go 360. His shoulders is neat. This is definitely different from any SH Figuarts I've seen. This Goku actually has a traditional butterfly joints for his shoulders, so you can actually just move his joints up like that. Let me see if I can do it here. The shoulder, look how far his shoulder goes right there. So you can literally cross his arms, which is awesome. I'm glad they put that in there. This is like almost. I mean, there are figures in the Figuarts line that do that. I think the Yamcha was pretty good for that too. But this is like, it doesn't have like the little. You know how the Figuarts have like the little cup here that you can attach the sleeve to, and you can move it all around. His is not like that. It's literally a traditional butterfly joint, which I like a lot. Come down here, you got the swivel right here, and then you got, let me see, I think it's literally just a single jointed elbow, but it's okay, still pretty good. You get 90, and then on your wrist is on a ball peg, so you can spin it, and it hinges back and forth, which is nice. Really good. So good job with that, guys. Go down here. There is a diaphragm joint down here, and it goes up about that much. It goes down that much, which is pretty good. This waist swivels all the way around. Get his belt back in place. That's good. Go down to his waist here, his crouch area. You can do splits about that much. He kicks up about that much, which is awesome. That's really good. He goes back about that much, so he's got a really good leg articulation at the top there. And then he's got let me see. His knee is about that, goes back about that much. You can turn the ankles here. It goes back that much. Goes forward that much, which is good. And you got pretty good ankle pivot. So the pivot's pretty good too. And of course, the toe articulation, which is not that great because he's a really small figure, so it's not going to be that great. But it's there. So that's the articulation on Kid Goku, which I think for a small figure, it's pretty freaking impressive. I give you that much. Alright guys, it is accessory time, and this is truly where this figure shines, because the accessory count is awesome. I feel like Tamashii Nation's been lacking a lot when it comes to accessories with their figures. They've been charging us these, you know, high prices for these figures, and it doesn't come with a lot of accessories. But this guy comes with everything that you would want with the Kid Goku, and we're gonna go over it right now. First of all, you get three different freaking head plates. So you get three head plates. You get the one right here that's already on him out of the package, which is just kind of the cocky fight, his like action face. You get a smiling face. He's kind of, you know, he's really happy, and you got an even happier face with his eyes are closed. So you get three of those. I would have liked to have another one, you know, more of a like a basic face, like his mouth closed, just looking straight on, kind of a, you know what I mean, like a, I can't think of the word right now, just a plain face, you know, him just looking forward, and also maybe a more angry face. But these are pretty good, and they could also bring more faceplates out for him in the future with other releases, so no problem there. You get two versions of the power pole. You get the power pole with the little string that goes around his, that he hoists it on, the little string there. And then you have the extended version of the power pole, which is right here. You get the flying Nimbus. You get the 4-star Dragon Ball, which is his Grandpa's Dragon Ball, Grandpa Gohan's Dragon Ball. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of hands. Let's go over this stuff right now. Also, how could I forget the tails here? He also obviously comes with two tails. So you know what? Since I forgot the tails, we're gonna go over those first. So it comes with two different types of tails. One's more of a, you know, kind of swirly kind of tail, I guess. It's just more, this tail's more dynamic. And then you have this one, which is kind of straight and you can hook. So I think it's for, you know, when Goku like hooks on to stuff, like you want to hook him on to a branch or something, or you know, something he can hook on to. This is where this tail's for. That's cool. You get two different types of tails for him. So those are nice. They're really nice, well detailed too. Just like the basically like the Nappa and Vegeta's tail. They look very similar, which is good. Not a bad thing at all. Let's take a look at the other faceplates here. So there's his smiling face. Hold on. So that's how that looks. Pretty good. Clean paint job there. Here's his even happier face right here. Also really good. You can see the teeth with this one. So those both look great. Let's get the power poles here. So here's the one that's not out, that's in the little, I don't even know what you call it, the hoister. So we got, there's the string right there that goes around them. Looks good. And then you can pop the top, this piece off if you want to display him with this version of the power pole in his hands. You can take that out and still have this on his back. And that just plugs back in there when you're done with it. And we're going to take a look at this version right here, the power pole extended version. Right here was literally just a red stick, but it's a very good looking red stick. So they did a good job there. And before we get to this baby right here, let's go over the hands real quick. So he comes with chopping hands. So let me see that. So that's how that looks. His chopping hand. This one comes with gripping hands. You can grip the Dragon Ball with this hand. So you know, you guys seen some of this stuff before with other figures. Martial arts hand, the crane hands. So there's one of those. How those look. There, his hand for gripping the power pole. I'm pretty sure you can grip other stuff with those too. So that's how that looks. Then you have the Janken Fist. One of his techniques in Dragon Ball were the Janken Fist. And here are the scissor hands. When I say Janken Fist, that means rock, paper, scissors. Here are the scissor hands, which also could be used for peace hands. Here's paper. Also could be used for blast hands, even though Goku didn't really do a lot of key blasts in Dragon Ball other than the Kamehameha wave. And then he also has his fist, which you guys have already seen, which also could be used for the Rock. So Goku comes with a lot of fists. Not fists, but hands. So you got a lot of different variations you can do with him. A lot of different options. And probably the two best accessories are right here. Is these two babies right here. It is the Flying Nimbus, which was a big part of Dragon Ball. Because back then, guys, if you guys never watched the OG Dragon Ball, Goku could not fly. He did not fly in Dragon Ball. He didn't learn how to fly till very later on, and this was his transportation, which was the Flying Nimbus, which was given to him by Muten Roshi, aka Master Roshi, in the dub. And it's great. They did a really good job, and I'm glad that this came with him because this is basically how Goku traveled in the anime all the time. So you can't have Kid Goku without the Flying Nimbus, and they did a great job on this, man. This thing is pretty heavy too. I'm gonna lie to you, it's really heavy. It's not hollow plastic at all, man. This is straight up hard plastic. The yellow paint's nice. They got nice dark kind of brownish paint job going in there for shading, and it's like that everywhere. It looks great. And you can pick two stands. Actually, Goku, I forgot to mention that Goku actually does come with a Tamashi stand, which I can't find right now. But he does have a Tamashi. I can't find it right now, but he has a Tamashi stand that you can plug these two in, so you can have them floating in the air. And even the Nimbus has a little bit of articulation. You can swivel the little tail there, so you can spin that any way you want. Down, so you can have him if he was going up, or if he's going down, you can have it any way you want. So that's pretty cool. I love that they did that. The Nimbus looks great. You can just sit Goku right up here. I wish there were some pegs for his feet, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be kind of hard to, pluck him up there to fly in a dynamic. Like, you're not going to be able to really turn it like this or nothing like that. He's going to fall right off. So he could have used some extra feet, they had pegs at the bottom so you can plug it into the Nimbus. That would have been nice, but it doesn't come with that, unfortunately. But yeah, the Nimbus is great. It's my favorite accessory that he comes with. And last but not least, the accessory you're probably gonna lose. Oh man, I almost dropped it. Ooh, that was scary. So please don't drop this, guys. It is Grandpa Gohan's 4-star Dragon Ball. Let me see if I can give you a better look at this. There it is, guys. This thing is very small, so please, I'm begging you, please be careful where you put this at. These things are meant to basically, you can put it in, if you have the SH Figuarts Shenron, you can take out the little gold Dragon Balls they have in there and put these in their place. And I think every single Dragon Ball figure is going to come with a different ball. So I know that Roshi's going to come with one, and I'm pretty sure Bulma's going to come with one, and I'm pretty sure you're going to do Krillin and some other people. So you're going to end up with all 7 Dragon Balls at the very end that you could put inside of the little magic effect piece that comes with Shenron. So that's really cool. But so either I will put this inside of there already, or if you're not, I will just put this thing away because you're gonna lose this thing. Let me see if the hand can even fit this properly. And no, it's literally just sitting up there. His hand cannot grip the Dragon Ball, so I really would not even display Goku with this thing. And honestly, I'll just put it away. That's the best advice I can give to you if you don't want to lose it. Alright guys, after further investigation, I figured out how the Nimbus works. Okay, so basically the stand that they give you comes with 3 arms. So the 2 arms are literally to support the Nimbus, so you can put it on the stand. So there's a stand, you put those 2 right there so it can be, in the air. And this one is like, I remember I was just complaining about there's not being peg holes for Goku's feet. Well, this is what this arm is for. It plugs right into here, and then you can just put Goku up here like so. I'm trying to do this on camera. And then bam, 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 bam. There it is. Goku is on the Nimbus, and it looks really, really cool. So, screw what I said about the pegs. All you need is his arm right here to support him, and you're good to go. Alright, now it is size comparison time. It's trying to compare this figure to different figures from different lines. Let's do it. Okay, so here is Kid Goku compared to the two shortest SH Figuarts DBZ figures out there, which is Krillin and Teen Gohan. And he looks good to me. You know, a lot of people said that he was going to be the same exact size as these guys, and no, guys, don't worry, he is shorter than those two. He is. A lot of people should say that Krillin and Gohan themselves should be shorter. But if you just put all these guys together, they look pretty good together. Goku is shorter than Gohan, and he is also shorter than Krillin, which is all I really care about. I think that looks pretty good, if you ask me. Here he is compared to Yamcha and Piccolo from the same line. And here he is beside his adult self. Here he is beside some Figma figures. Here he is beside Marvel Legends. Here he is beside WWE Elites. Overall, guys, this figure right here, Kid Goku, is a fantastic figure. It is amazing. I don't care about all the negativity that people had with this figure, from his head being too big to his body being too large, he should be shorter, or whatever. I don't care. In my opinion, this is the ultimate Kid Goku. You get everything you want from a Kid Goku with this figure. The articulation's great. The accessory count is just out of this world. You get so many amazing accessories with this guy. The paint job's great. Just the overall aesthetics of this figure looks amazing. If there was any negative things I could say about it, it's not even really negative. It's just that I want more. I want more stuff. Even though you get a lot, it would have been nice to have more head plates for this, more face plates for this guy. A neutral face, that's the word I was looking for earlier. A neutral face, a more angry face would have been nice. And I think the prototype had a neutral face on him, and they took it out for some reason. Hopefully they put it in with like Bulma or something like that. But overall, man, this guy is awesome. And you get the Nimbus, you get a Dragon Ball, you get two versions of the Power Pole, you get two tails, you get a stand, you get what, like 7 pairs of hands. Like, you can't complain. This guy is amazing. Please, please go out and get him. And for his price, he is definitely worth it. You know, sometimes Tamashi Nations drops the ball. I think not enough accessories, or the paint job's not great, or any of that. But he is definitely worth it. Please go out and get this guy. Right now, he's only at Japanese figure stores. So guys like Amayami, that's where I got him from, Amayami. But he will be showing up at U.S. toy related websites as well, such as Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon, a little bit down the line. But if you don't want to wait, pick him up right now at a Japanese figure site, because he's definitely worth it, guys. I'm telling you, definitely go out and get him. I give this guy the first ever double. He gets a double thumbs up of approval. In my case, he's amazing, and I know it's way too early to say that this is my favorite figure of the year, but he's definitely in the running already, because this is an amazing piece, guys. I definitely recommend it. If you like this video, please smash that like button. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channels. There are figure reviews, toy hunts, and other random stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for the slideshow at the end, and yeah, stay good, everybody. Peace.